Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Car Spotting in downtown Naperville. Starting off the vlog with a Maserati Levante. I don't believe I've ever seen one of these in person before. This is either an SUV or a wagon. It looks like a combination of both, so I'll call it a crossover. It's got red brake calipers. I think it's got a V6 engine. It's got quad exhaust. Nice spec. And way over yonder, that's an Audi Q7. And over there we've got a post-facelift current generation MDX. Here comes the Mercedes E-Class. Previous generation, pre-facelift. Ooh, Lexus RX 350, Audi A4. Actually, no, that's an S3. My bad. Audi S3. Brand new Ford Ranger. These are already starting to sell like hotcakes. Ah, that's a loud Scion. Okay. Yep. Brand new Ford Ranger. But I'm not digging the square headlights. Let me know what you guys think. Yay or nay to the new Ranger. Here, got another Audi A4, brand new Cadillac Escalade. Q7 way down there in front of the Odyssey. Brand new Volvo XC60. Back in my favorite parking lot, by the way. It's an A4. There's the S7 that always parks here. That's what I was hoping to find. Know what else I'm hoping to find? One day my parents saw a Lamborghini Aventador, an orange one, roaming around in downtown Naperville. They sent a picture to me as a text message. I found an orange Huracan Spider, as you guys saw last year. But I'm hoping to find the Aventador one day. Here's an X5, previous generation. It's a new CLA 250. Actually, I shouldn't have said that because Mercedes is going to redo the whole CLA. It's a GLC 300 with halogen headlights. Oh, and look at that. Almost didn't bat an eye. A brand new full-size Range Rover. Let's see which trim this is. This one is the supercharged trim. So it's got the V8 5.0 supercharged engine. So it's the one right below the autobiography. Alright, so here's a list of all the supercars I have seen in downtown Naperville. I have seen a Ferrari 458 Speciale. I think another black 458. Not sure if it was a Speciale or not. Probably just an Italia. Over here, this is an AMG GLE 450 or 43, however you want to call it, coupe. So I usually call it the GLE 43. Yep, this is a 43 because it says bi-turbo instead of AMG on the side. If it said AMG, it would just be a 450, which is the same car, just with a different number. I always call them 43s. I don't know why I called this one a 450. But anyway, back to all the supercars I have seen here in downtown. I've also seen another Ferrari. It was wrapped in blue. It was the thumbnail car of one of my videos, but I never caught that car on video. So sorry for the clickbait in that one, but I think that was an F12 Berlinetta. I'm not too sure. I'm not too good with Ferrari names, though I will recognize a LaFerrari, but that's definitely not what it was. I don't know if anyone's rich enough to be able to afford a LaFerrari or a 918 Spider or McLaren P1 or even a Bugatti Chiron or Chiron, however you want to pronounce it. I know Doug DeMuro pronounces it Chiron. I say Chiron. Then I've also seen the Lamborghini Huracan LP610 Spider. My parents saw the Aventador, but I have not seen that. And I think the old Acura NSX also counts as a supercar. It's a 1990s model. And that was the mystery supercar that I had you guys identify. So, yep, there are some supercar owners in Naperville, but not as many as, say, in LA or Beverly Hills. Because this is Illinois, and it gets much colder up here, so it ain't too favorable for supercars. So some people can afford them, but they don't want to buy them because of winter troubles. This, I believe this is a Shelby or a Boss Mustang. I think this is a Shelby because it says Cobra on the back. There's a Lincoln Continental. I think that replaced the town car, if I'm not mistaken. What else can I find? Ooh, way over yonder. That's an AMG E43 or 63. Let's go find out. Alright, so this is an AMG E63S in white. I've seen one of these before, but it was black, and it was on my way home, so closer to Oswego than Naperville. So it was in Montgomery when I saw the black one. But now I've seen a white one, so two different colors of AMG E63S I've seen. Nice. Mr. USA S430 or 500. Oh, crap. Almost slipped and fell on mud. Oh, it's debadged. I can't tell what this one is. Probably a 500. And here we've got a Jaguar F-Pace S. I think that means it has a V6. I haven't seen an R or SVR. I think they're skipping the R and going straight to the SVR. But I would love to see one of those. And before I leave this parking lot, I just want to point out that way over yonder is a Tesla Model S, and a BMW X5 previous generation, and an Audi S4. Nice. I've driven one of those once, the Audi S4. It was a great car, but if I had to pick between an AMG C43 and an Audi S4, I would probably pick the Mercedes, just because I'm more familiar with Mercedes than with Volkswagen AG, meaning Audi Group. Although I do know the Huracan pretty well. Driven one for 3 laps at Extreme Experience. I'm going to drive one again in July. So toward the end of July, expect another video of me driving another Huracan. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, one supercar that I saw at night in downtown Naperville was a silver Lamborghini Gallardo, and I saw that before I ever saw the orange Huracan Spider. So don't want to forget about that. I have seen both of the Lamborghini V10 models in downtown Naperville. Let's see. Volkswagen Beetle Turbo Convertible R-Line. We had one of those as a rental in Kentucky. Had to exchange the Nissan Altima we got for that. It had a fuel or oil leak, and that is a fire hazard. So that's a perfect reason to swap your rental car. I combined swap and switch, but they mean the same thing. What the hell? Alright. Honda Accord Sport. Beautiful rims. C-Class over there. Previous generation. Nothing special. Unless it's an AMG C63. Here we got a white Cadillac Escalade. Smiles Blackhawks. I'm loving these license plates. And there's an Audi A7 right across the street from it. And a Volvo XC90. Okay. Ooh, there's a BMW M5, it looks to be. Yep, brand spanking new BMW M5. I've seen an M550i, but never an M5. So that's an E63S and an M5 I've spotted today in the same video. X330i. So I'm glad I decided to stop by this lot. Because the M5 is legendary. All right. By the way, guys, it's also my mom's birthday today, so wish her a happy birthday in the comments. Here's a Mini Cooper S convertible. This is for you, Mom. I know you had a Mini Cooper once. You loved it to death and you were sad to see it go, so this red Cooper convertible spot is for you. There's another X5. Here's where I parked and almost got a ticket once, because this is a loading zone, the last two spaces. And I parked in this one, I think, and I didn't realize it was a loading zone, but thankfully the officer down there did not write a ticket. It must have been 30 minutes on the dot. I remember one stream I caught the red undercover cop car that always parks over here, pulling someone over. Alright, I think I'm gonna head down that way. Oh yeah, and there's a Range Rover Sport. Pretty facelift. But it sounds like it has a V8. You can hear that exhaust. The V6 model would be pretty quiet. So I'm going to say that one is a Sport Supercharged. There's a BMW X5 from 2 generations ago. I'd say these were pretty good cars for the most part, but this one, I don't know, it's a diesel. Oh, and there's an AMG E63S, previous generation, so 2 AMG E63S's in one video and one M5. Not bad. Over there we've got a classic Here we've got another white Cadillac Escalade with a regular plate. C-Class with halogen headlights. I've spotted that one many times before. I'm glad that the facelifted C-Class only offers LEDs to improve visibility. Not only that, but you don't have to pay $850 to upgrade your headlights anymore. It's included in the cost of the car. Oh, and there is a Porsche Cayenne. I think that's the new model. Hang on, let me get a look at the front. It might be, but there's also the same chance it might not be. Nope. Yep. Porsche doesn't make their old models look dated, in my opinion, at least for the SUVs. Over there's a brand new Volkswagen Jetta, and I've heard they're starting to rent those out at rental car companies. Those wouldn't be bad rentals at all. That explains why we got a Volkswagen Beetle that one time, but I'll probably never get that as a rental again, considering they've discontinued the Beetle. All right. Over here we've got a previous generation Q7. And it's a diesel. You know what's crazy is some of those previous gen Q7s that were diesels had V12s. So that's right, you could get a V12 diesel Q7 and it would have loads of torque. That's 2 more cylinders than the V10 Tiguan, I mean Touareg, not Tiguan. That would be way too big of an engine for that car. So the old Touareg used to have a V10 diesel option. There's another old X5. And I think that's going to do it for today's video. So if you liked what you saw in today's video, smash that thumbs up in the face. Subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, do what you do best. And before I close out, there's a Jeep Wrangler, xenon headlights, blacked out, awesome tires. All right, peace out, you guys. Look forward to seeing you next time.